If you are looking for the best heated gloves, you are in the right place. We have tried to include in-depth information on heated gloves in our video, which will be enough to fulfill all of your needs. All of them are maintaining their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturer, and real customer feedback. If you want to buy a heated gloves, we think this list will be very worthy to you. Now, let's get started with the video. At the first position of our list, we have HotHands Heated Fleece Gloves / Mittens. These gloves are evidence that it's possible to keep hands warm without spending a lot of money. These ultra-lightweight HotHands gloves are made from soft fleece for comfort. The gloves come with 2 chemical heating packets, one for each glove, but the packets are not reusable. Additional packets must be purchased, and new ones used for each use. My first impression was that the HotHands gloves were traditional mittens, but they are gloves / mitten combos. The mitten cover pulls back to reveal fingered gloves beneath. The gloves fit comfortably, and I discovered 2 pouches on each glove, one in the palm area and one on the back of the hand to hold the chemical packets. I wore the gloves with the packets in the back pouches, then removed them and put them in the front pouches. Both locations were comparable heat-wise. Users could put packets in the front and the back for added heat. Both kept my hands relatively warm, but the lightweight fleece fabric didn't block the cold wind. The HotHands gloves are not designed to be water resistant, so I didn't spray them with water. After wearing them outdoors for about 15 minutes, I took them off and checked frequently to see how long the chemical packs would produce heat. They stayed warm for almost 8 hours, but the heat level dropped to about half in the last 4 hours. The index finger on each glove is coated for use with touch screens, and it worked very well. These budget-friendly heated gloves would be well suited for tailgating parties or winter field trips. Moving on to the next at number 2, with Shawlak heated gloves for men, women electric. Protect knuckles from bumps and scrapes while staying warm with these battery-powered Shawlak heated gloves. Right out of the package, I noticed these gloves were lighter in weight than some of the other brands, so I wondered if they would keep my hands as warm. I need not have wondered they did, and the reduced bulkiness made it easier to perform fine motor movements, such as turning the ignition key on the ATV. The lithium-ion batteries fit in a zippered pocket on the back of the wrist near the power button, which is easy to turn on and scroll through the heat settings while wearing the gloves. The gloves come with 5 temperature settings, and I started on the highest. The Shawlak gloves warmed up quickly. The heating elements run along the back of the hand, and the back of the fingers clear to the tips. I turned the heat down to the lowest setting, and after a few minutes turned it up to the middle setting for added warmth. After wearing the gloves for about 25 minutes while walking the dogs, I took them off, sprayed them with water, and left them on the highest setting. I checked frequently, and they continued to produce heat for just more than 6 hours, and the inside stayed dry. If it's important to use hands in the cold for something like changing a tire, these gloves will easily allow a grip and the ability to move fingers while keeping hands warm. Plus, the back of the glove features a hard plastic knuckle protector. One slight downside, while they're advertised as suitable for use with a touchscreen, they did not allow me to swipe my smartphone. The number 3 position is held by Savior heated gloves for men, women, rechargeable. The interior palm and fingers on the Savior heated electric gloves are reinforced with soft lambskin, making them flexible yet durable for securely grabbing objects without snagging the fabric. Their soft cotton lining was comfortable against my skin, and these thick gloves were pretty warm even before I activated the heating elements. The small lithium-ion batteries fit inside the zippered pouch located on the inside of the wrist cuff, and once the batteries were in place, I barely noticed they were there. The power button made it easy to turn the gloves on and scroll through the heat settings. The heated wires run over the back of the hand and along the back of the fingers. Within minutes of turning the gloves to the highest heat setting, my fingers were quite warm. I turned it to the lowest setting, which kept my hands plenty warm enough. After wearing the gloves for about 20 minutes, I took them off but turned the heating element to the high setting. I sprayed the gloves exterior with water to simulate wearing them when it's misting or snowing out. I checked the gloves every 30 minutes to see if they were still warm, and they continued to generate heat for nearly 7 hours. The insides never felt damp. The Savior gloves are soft and supple, making them a comfortable choice for ice skating, sledding, or hiking on a cold winter day. Last but not least by a long shot, I could swipe the screen on my smartphone while wearing the Savior gloves. which is a plus for those who want to operate phones and tablets without taking off the gloves. Next at number 4, we have Snow Deer Heated Gloves Men/Women Electric Gloves. Go ahead and throw that snowball. The Snow Deer Heated Electric Gloves feature 3 temperature settings to keep hands toasty warm no matter the type of outdoor activity. The glove's leather and polyester shell kept my hands dry and free from drafts, and push buttons are easily operated on the back of each glove. The heating wires covered the entire back of the hands and fingers they end just short of the fingertips. I was impressed by the quality of the construction. The reinforced leather palm made it easy to get a firm grip on items such as bars and shovel handles, and the soft inside liner is super cozy. The gloves operate on lithium-ion batteries that fit inside a zippered pouch on the inside wrist cuffs. The power button is located on the back of the hand, and I had no problem scrolling through the 3 heat settings while wearing the gloves. On the highest setting, the gloves got toasty warm in just a couple of minutes. The heating elements run along the back of the hand to the tips of the fingers. Like the other battery-powered gloves, I wore this pair outdoors for about 20 minutes or so, then removed them, sprayed them with water, and left the heat turned to high. The gloves continued to generate heat for another 7 hours and remained dry inside. These gloves are very flexible yet soft and warm. As a plus, a small leather strip sewn along the tips of the thumbs and index fingers enabled me to use the touchscreen on my phone. The number 5 position is held by Savior Heat Battery Heated Gloves for Men/Women. I could tell the Savior Heat electric heated motorcycle gloves were rugged right out of the package. They feature a double reinforced leather palm, knuckle guards for protecting knuckles when riding a motorcycle or snowmobile, and they come with a small foam pad sewn into the outside edge of the palm, which offers hand fatigue relief when gripping handlebars. Cold highway winds are no match for the durable leather and polyester construction that offer a windproof and waterproof shell. Their style makes it easy to grip a bike's handlebars and operate the brake levers. The heating wires, powered by lithium-ion batteries and zippered wrist pouches, extend over the back of the hand and fingers, and the gloves warmed up within a couple of minutes after I turned them on. They're slightly bulky but well suited for extended cold weather riding. The power button on these gloves is in a different location from other gloves. It's located on the backside of the wrist. It's still simple to operate and scroll through the temperature selections. After wearing them outside for a while, I removed them, sprayed them with water, and then checked them to see how long they generated heat. The Savior Heat gloves stayed warm on high for another 6 hours, and the inside stayed dry. I was also able to use the touchscreen on my phone using my gloved index finger. The number 6 position is dominated by Snow Deer Heated Mittens Gloves Electric. Whether inching down the bunny slopes or tackling the twists and turns of a challenging black diamond run, the Snow Deer Heated Ski Gloves are designed to keep hands warm. These mitten-type gloves feature heated wires that extend across the entire back of the hand all the way to the fingertips to keep hands toasty warm. The mittens feature water-resistant polyester on the back of the hand and butter-soft leather on the palm. I was surprised when I inserted my hand and discovered the soft interior lining inside is a glove design. They are essentially gloves inside mittens. The mitten design doesn't permit as much agility, and I could not swipe a touchscreen on my phone, but they're very warm and comfortable. The mitten design and supple leather palm allowed me to grip a shovel handle securely. We had a light rain the day I tested these, so I didn't need to spray them with water. My hands stayed warm and dry for the 20 minutes I wore them outdoors, even though the exterior was wet. After I removed them, the mittens stayed warm for another 6 hours. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Snow Deer Heated Glove Liners Rechargeable Battery. If you have a favorite pair of conventional gloves that just aren't warm enough, consider Snow Deer Heated Glove Liners to boost the comfort level. Pair them with heavier gloves or wear them alone. I've found the liners to be all that was necessary for keeping my hands warm in cool, not cold weather. I didn't pair them with a pair of outer gloves, but if the plan is to do that, then the outer gloves should be about one size larger to accommodate these liners. They feature a thin, insulated interior and a flexible neoprene exterior that offers a bit more wind protection than plain fleece, but not much. Since the day was windy, I kept them turned to the highest heat selection to keep my hands warm. These are not waterproof liners, so if snowy conditions are expected, pair them with waterproof gloves or mittens. These gloves stayed warm for almost 7 hours. The thumb and index finger come with touchscreen pads that work well with my phone, and the liner's heating wires extend across the entire back of the hand and fingers all the way to the fingertips. They operate via a push button on the back of each wrist cuff, which is easy to reach and scroll through the temperature settings. The gloves use lithium-ion batteries that fit in zippered pouches on the inside wrist cuff. Number 8 position is held by Physio Natural Microwavable Therapy Mittens Moist Heat. Not all of the heated gloves I tested were designed for outdoor wear. The Physio Natural Microwave Therapy Mitts are made to keep hands warm indoors, and they are so comfy. Each one of the mitts weighs in at a hefty 1.75 pounds, so don't plan on doing anything other than sitting and enjoying the warmth while wearing them. The plush mitt covers are super soft and snuggly. I followed the directions and popped them in the microwave for 1.5 minutes, but I checked them at the 1-minute mark, and they were plenty warm, almost too warm. I slipped my hands in and reveled in the penetrating heat from the clay beads and flaxseed inside. The manufacturer says the heated mint should give off a gentle lavender aroma, but I didn't smell lavender. I did smell the warm flaxseed, though, and I found that to be pleasant. Each of the mints holds 2 bags of clay beads and seeds, one on each side, which are removable so the user can wash the plush covers. These are strictly therapy mints designed to offer soothing warmth for those who suffer from cold fingers. Next at number 9, we have mobile warming gloves. These 10-hour heat gloves will stay warm during your whole shift while being durable enough for all your outdoor needs. There are 2 layers. The inner provides the heat while the outer can handle any work you're doing for the day. The rugged outer nylon shell with leather pads keeps your hands protected during construction or lawn work. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by rechargeable battery-heated gloves. When shoveling snow, you'll want super warm gloves that'll stay dry. Although a bit bulky, this pair is popular for being super warm among reviewers. There are 3 heat levels to choose from that you can manage with a touch of a button. Unlike many other heated gloves, this pair also heats your palm. That's all for today. All the product links in the description down below. We upload videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.